Good evening. Video is for tomorrow, September 31st, and I'm recording in the evening Friday. The announcement will be first. If you would like to participate in half an hour reading with me, donated by wonderful people, Janet and Tom Burks, please write your comments under this video, and Monday on Labor Day, one person will be will be the winner. So just write comment, and you can ask questions. That's the most appreciated ones. Or you can just write some comments as many times as you wish. Bigger chances when you are doing this separate times, then you might win it. Okay, in this video I will be talking what will be Trump's sentence in September this year. Will Kamala and Hillary take Don to court for defamation? He is using such a vulgar, comments. So I believe that, and I said long time ago that I believe she will take him to the court, not knowing what will be the reason. But will the swearing ceremony be on time? What will be Putin's relationship with Kamala? Will Clinton, what is the Bill Clinton's health? Will Justin Trudeau win in Canada in the next election? He already had he won 2 times. How to find out who are your angel and guidance? Will Florida have major storm on the East Coast this fall? What happened with the Superyacht Bayesian who sank near Sicilia? And then at the end there will be prayers. Excuse me. Don't believe on promise that Trump is making, that's aggression, on IVF for the people who are desperate to have babies and they can't have it, and he's promising that he will be able to do this for free, the same way as he promised that Mexico will build a wall. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I believe there will be eventually some changes, but I don't believe he is the one who will do it. And the promises are just, he's throwing them because he wants good publicity. So I'm sorry, but don't count on his lies. He just wants to grab more people on his side. Sweet Leaf 0923. What will be Trump's sentence in September? That's interesting. He will be before I answer now. I was doing answers by myself. I was closing eyes, and when I read the question, and I was seeing pictures. And he will be considered as insane. He might be going to medical evaluation. I believe he should be going because I see him like a drunk guy. So he should go for something. They should check his hair and his blood, and as well, if he should be checked, how is he mentally capable of doing the job even. But they should check him for drugs and so on. And if he is normal persons don't do the things that he is doing. So he will go for medical evaluation. He will have to pay a hefty price. Maybe it means that he will be sent to institution instead of prison. We are so used to see him that he's getting away with everything. So maybe this time the sentence will be justifying, the way he's acting. So what will be the sentence? I see, him going to that psychiatric probably evaluation. He will get out of his cave, so he will be on loose. He still will be working, but the judge will take care of him. So the symbol of lawyer, lady lawyer. But so I'm not saying that he will go the highest punishment, but to me, if he will have to go for checkup, how much bad stuff is in his veins or his hair, that will be a good thing too. And if he will have to take some time to be on isolation, it's fine with me. I think he deserves what he will get. I see Kamala and Hillary be taking Donald and his true social to the court for defamation for big money. They should. He was making statement that they own the career because they were sleeping around. If someone will say something like this about me, I will take that person to the court. There is no way that I will be quiet. And I think they might be sleeping on it, but eventually they will put the rug from under his feet. And that will be. Both of the ladies will be in collaboration, symbol of collaboration. Journey is not going to be easy, and they have to make sure that they are not hurting their own image. But eventually, I think they will be paid well. I don't know why not. They will pull one card. They will have enough to rejuvenate themselves, to go for nice vacations. Yeah. Both ladies are lawyers, and both husbands of those ladies are lawyers. So milk him out of his money, especially through social, the untrue and antisocial. Okay. Roxanne M., our presidential inauguration is set for January 20, 2025, as it's customary. Will this swearing in ceremony be held as usual on this day? I am afraid that it might not be on that day. Something bizarre will happen, some sabotage, some explosions. Don't take this seriously. I'm just seeing this in my mind, that there will be something that will create chaos, and there will be not easy path. And don't be afraid. Everything will be fine. It's just you have to it will involve sharing money and lawyers. It will be about cheating, of course, and then making the right decision. Trump will do everything mega big, comparing what he did in 2020. So he is just hoping to be on steroids. Or maybe he is on some steroids. But Roxanne M., the same person. Will Kamala Harris be sworn as president? Eventually, yes. She will be a president, but not in the official day of 20 of January. So I will see what the cards are saying. Yes, she will be on the podium, being on a chariot, being respected, showing how strong she is, and both of karma and connecting with everyone. That she was growing up as a regular little girl, maybe even harder than regular girls, because she was going to special schools. So we don't have those schools over here in Canada. I never heard about, students for white, schools for white students or for black. So maybe there are. I never check, but I never heard about anything like that. Angie Fleming, what will be Putin's relationship with Kamala Harris when she wins? And don't take me, if I'm wrong, don't correct, because I don't mean to be wrong. And I know she was very proud of her university. But that's kind of, I shouldn't say anything about that because it's not, and I grew up in Poland. There was no even different races because Poland was all the same old, and my family had some gypsies. My great grandmother was a gypsy, so the family was not even mentioning this. It was taboo subject. You don't talk about that you are from gypsies. That's true. Okay. What will be Putin's relationships with Kamala if she wins? He will be moving his ship different directions, so he will be going away from her eyes. He will be thinking that he is avoiding her, not concentrating on her. Like right now, he is not communicating with Biden as well. So he will be going his direction. He will be very careful because she will be a secure woman, strong, independent, and he will have his goals one after another. So he will try to do everything behind the scenes, but not openly doing anything that will be not the right movement. Okay. Jewin 8586 JENIW. Plus, do reading on Bill Clinton's health. He is not the perfect man, but he is a brilliant politician. And he had charisma. Oh gosh. I'm not surprised that those women were magnetically following him. I'm sorry. Another wrong sentence probably, but it's so hard not to be infatuated with a guy like that. It was hard probably for Hillary to deal with those ladies and keeping eye on him, and so he's not perfect. He's now playing more with his grandchildren, so now he's more perfect than he ever was. And he always loved his daughter. Chelsea was his treasure. He is fighting some illness. He doesn't want to, because I see a soldier climbing up the hill, but he has such a heavy equipment. So his life is about struggle. And Yeah, I was surprised about Lewinsky, of course. Who wasn't? But even that, people were forgiving him. Yeah, he will be climbing to the top to cheat the illness. Hillary is probably very attentive mother, wife to him, and reason to celebrate. So he will be doing as good as possible as long as he can. I'm not seeing him yet ready for departure, but he has some illnesses and he has to be careful. He's a vegan, I believe, now, so that is helpful. No cigars with the skirts. Sorry, for entertainment only and my big mouth. Nancy Safe, SAUVE. Do you see Trudeau is going to win in the next election? Trudeau is Prime Minister in Canada, and I'm from Canada, from Red Deer, Alberta. And thank you so much for a nice visit today. Megan came in from Saskatchewan. And Megan is going to open her own channel about to be astrologist. So today she is going to see her son in Edmonton, and she is going to enjoy the YouTube. So when she will be ready, she will let me know, and I will let you know. Okay, we have to support each other. We are Canadian. So Trudeau, poor guy, he has so many enemies. He won 2 times. Why I feel like I'm doing deja vu. And he will be looking for a new apartment, because on this apartment it will be saying for rent, ready for rent. So he is going to be moving out. And well, he had 2 currencies. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing deja vu, saying deja vu. Yeah, sadness, because some people love him, some people hate him. He will be negotiating something, so, and it will be so important to make a new decision who will replace him. Maybe that will help for the party to be rejuvenated. We will see. It's not yet time for election. From 1066, how do we found out who our angel guidance are? Excuse me. And long time ago, over 20 few years ago, when I was started to be open about my self of being psychics, because 2006 I started to do readings for people, first only 3 cards, and I was reading all those books, and I had the CD with Sylvia Brown. That time she was Brown, and when she divorced her husband, she added Brownie, so it is that long, and then she died, I'm sorry. And on that CD, I don't remember what was the title of that CD or book, because I think it was in the end of the book. And she was guiding me to go in the very deep trance. And I saw myself as an observer, being in the forest in the background, and in front of me there was a huge lake and white gazebo with the path to the gazebo. On the left side You see, when you are in that deep trance, you can remember every details. After so many years, it's like you've been there. And on the left side, there was two guys standing. Guys, one was Angel. There was no doubt about this because he was huge, about 5 meters high, and huge white wings. I was watching them from the back. They were back to me, so I didn't see their faces. Just from the back, I was observing them. So he was beautiful, the light. It was sunset or sunrise. I can't say the difference because it was just split second and the sun was low. And in the summer. And they were laughing. And the second guy was short, very dark brown borla, and he was shorter than me. And I think his name was Munok. And he was my spirit guy. And those guys were laughing like they were talking jokes. I don't know, they can't say dirty jokes, so they are not as funny, but they were laughing. So who knows, maybe they were talking even dirty jokes. And it was amazing. And I feel so privileged that they are my guides. Please look for Sylvia's Brownie, because eventually she changed most of her books to Brownie, and they were reprinted. And she had that deep voice, and you have to obey that voice, because I felt like I'm in deep trance. And she showed me that picture, that scene was beautiful. So when you are able to do this for yourself, do it. The other wonderful person I can advise you, it was videos, the CDs. First it was actually tape that I was listening of Doreen Virtue, PhD, and she did past life regressions with the angels, and I went through quite a few different lifetimes with her. She was wonderful too. She quit. She's not anymore in the spiritual world. I'm sorry. She is very much into religion now, but doesn't mean that she didn't do a great job before. So maybe you can find some of her own CDs or even tapes. I don't know. Not for everyone, maybe, but for me it was great. I did quite a few different past lives with Doreen Virtue. So check for yourself if you can go that direction. And maybe you can find someone else who is equally great for you. Pamela, 49, LAY. Will Florida have a major storm on East Coast this fall? Lucky for me, I didn't see anything. So maybe not this year. We know that eventually there will be big storms, but maybe not, because I'm worried about the bottom of the Florida, about Miami. So, because Brooke is from there, so I'm always thinking about her and worry whatever the weather is going that direction. But I didn't see anything dangerous. So hopefully there will be nothing, but I will pull 3 cards to be more. And time is never so easy for psychics. Maybe they will sabotage themselves, the storms. We can't do it this year. there will be some chances, so I'm not saying that it will be completely plain without anything. Oh, that one I don't like. The shaky tower, something unexpected could happen. Maybe I was self-wishing that there will be nothing major. Or maybe there will be on other side, who knows. And Fran again, that was Fran? No, Pablo. Okay, Fran 1066. Can you tell us what happened with the Superyacht Bayesian, which was supposed to be unsinkable? The one who sank in close to Sicilia this summer. And the father and daughter, the owners, the father and the daughter, he was the owner, his wife survived, but about 6 people have died. And when I closed my eyes, I saw a dog sleeping and not watching the property. Symbol of being lazy. Maybe the captain was not aware what's going on. He was too late, or because one of the crew members died, but the rest of the crew was saved. Something went really badly, and of course the billionaire had some enemies probably, but I don't think that was the enemies. I think it was the crew who was, the captain who was not paying his, maybe he was drunk or whatever, and they have to investigate that, why he was not preparing people better, if he was capable of surviving. The rest of the crew, the members of the ship should survive as well. Yeah, he is worried now. Something went wrong, maybe drugs, maybe alcohol. He is very much now suicidal. He thinks about committing a suicide even, because he is afraid for the consequences. Maureen Sillery, please keep me in your prayers. I had spinal procedure today. It was 2 days ago, and didn't go well. So sorry to hear that. Trying to avoid spinal fusion. I have lived in my rider all summer. How hard, and it was so hot. Bradley, I'm able to walk, hardly she can walk. And Maureen is sending blessing to all of us. How nice of her to be safe in Labor Day. Great Labor Day weekend. All the best to all of you on that weekend. We have the same day for the to celebrate the long weekend. Little Bird 1065. That news is great. Is saying thank you for our prayers. Her CAT scan was great. Her surgeon broke her neck. The CAT scan healing great. So they probably had to make damage to repair the damage. But we are so happy, Little Bird, for you. Stay positive, heal well. Be careful, don't do anything that can jeopardize your safety. Everyone, me and Cheryl, we are wishing you, and Tracy, we are wishing you all the best on this weekend. Enjoy your friends and family. Enjoy your free day to spend the way you wanted to spend. We all love you. We all love to have you as a friends and to give you some reason to visit us. I'm not perfect. I'm like Clinton. I'm not perfect. I think I make 2 boo-boos today. I didn't mean it. I'm not mean from the nature. I'm usually not trying to be mean to anyone. And have a wonderful time. Be happy. Be happy for little things. Enjoy the tiny things that can give you pleasure. And give love to others and receive love. See you Monday on the long weekend. Thank you.